12 o'clock. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our broadcast. We're the MJB trio. Jim Thorne is on drums. He's broadcasting from El Cerrito. Brad Howell is on bass, broadcasting from San Ramon. I'm Mark Rossi on keyboards, broadcasting from Clayton. Technology from Jack Tripp allows us to play together from these different locations. And Jack Tripp also lets us broadcast what we're playing. So today we're doing an open rehearsal. We tried it last week and got some nice feedback. There were points in the rehearsal where we tried a couple different ways to play something, and people chimed in with their thoughts using text or email, and that was really fun for us to get those thoughts and reactions from you. In time, Jack Tripp will provide the ability for you to comment and react from the Jack Tripp radio site. But for now, feel free to text any of us or email us during or after the broadcast. If you don't have our contact info, we'll include it in our next notification email about our broadcasts. Anyways, here we go. Thanks for being here. The first tune we're going to do is called Getting Warmer. It's something that I wrote a long time ago, maybe 10 years ago, or getting close to that, I think. We played it in a quintet setting, but we've never really performed it in a trio setting. So anyways, we're trying to figure out how to do that, and that's it for now. So we'll get started.
Thank you for that, Mark.
My pleasure. Okay, so we did cheat a little bit and talked about this prior to this part of the rehearsal, but yeah.
We don't need a bunch of stressed out musicians playing here going in cold.
Not completely cold. So yeah, we talked about the first 8 is open. The piano will start it, and then when I hit the melody at A, that's when we're at A. And then the form is A A B, and so I'll solo, I'll solo. Brad, do you want to solo? I assume yes.
I'll give it a try.
Okay.
I haven't rehearsed it, but we'll be raw. It's a rehearsal.
Okay, awesome. I'd like to have a drum solo. I think this is a good one for drums, but I'm trying to think where we can.
But we can just do the vamp, just play the intro and let them.
Yeah.
We'll just come down quiet and play that pattern or something close to it.
Yeah, I like that.
At the end, you mean at the end?
So we could play the last 4, which we're going to repeat for an ending, but we could instead, like Brad is saying, go back to the intro and play that vamp for the drums.
Okay. That's
Not before you play the last head?
Yeah, let's do that then. So after the bass solo, let's go to the intro.
Okay.
Drum solo.
Okay.
And then when I feel like you're wrapping up, Jim, then I'll
Yeah.
just come in with the melody at A.
Okay, perfect.
So Jim, when I'm satiated from playing, I'll go back into that bass pattern.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Your cue to take over.
Okay.
We'll drop the volume down.
Sounds good. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah,
Yeah, man, cool.
yeah.
Not bad for the first
We
time.
never played it like that before.
No, we haven't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You
No,
know what's funny is that we're on, and it's good for people to hear this, but you know, it's like we felt each other through this weird medium and ended on the last note together. And maybe that doesn't seem so weird, but I mean, we can't look at each other. We aren't seeing each other play, but we all hit the last note together after playing the entire piece. It's kind of amazing how communication.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're right. Like if we were in the same room, we'd be looking at each other, and maybe I would, do a head.
Brothers?
That's a great
That's
point.
it.
Let's see. I
Thoughts?
was wondering on the drum solo, Jim. Did you feel like we were doing or I was doing too much stuff? Like, would you like a little
Well-
more space during the drum solo?
Well, you know what? Since we had never done that before like that, I wasn't as comfortable as I could have been. And I'm not going to say that it was, you playing what you were playing, but I'd like to, give it a few more tries to get more
Yeah.
comfortable with it.
Yeah, I wonder if we want to start with drums just by yourself, and then we come in to kind of sort of build up a little bit that way, or if we're in at the beginning and then we drop out, so you can just kind of not be so constrained by those rhythmic figures that I'm playing. Those pretty specific. It kind of locks
Yeah.
you in a little bit.
Yeah, and I like that. I'm not afraid of that. It makes it challenging in ways,
Sure.
but
Well, yeah, you can reestablish the form by just coming back, maybe Mark with pedals. Just come in with keys,
Yeah.
because it does rotate between playing the fourth bar of the B flat and the eighth bar of the C.
Yeah.
So we got to get into that form somehow. But yeah, you could play, just start pedaling in on that, and I'd hear that, and then we
Right.
work it back into a rhythmic thing until you come in with the melody.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
yeah, we could.
Do we have time to try that, or is there not enough time?
Oh, we have
Well,
time.
12. We got to do the other tune.
Yeah, I think there's time.
Let's just do the little bit of drum stuff on the.
Okay.
So, Jim, what would you prefer? That we come in.
Uh,
We come in.
you know,
So, Brad, you're saying we're just kind of light right from the
Yeah,
get-go.
just come in with, yeah.
Okay, I'll follow your lead, Brad. Why don't we do the last 4 bars,
Okay.
and then we're going into the solo.
Okay.
2 bars.
Just play a little bit of it. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3.
Initially, that's a little easier for me. It's airy. I kind of like it as airier.
Yeah, it lets you do some different things.
We
yeah.
could get more comfortable with it as we go, but yeah,
Yeah.
I think something like that works.
Yeah,
Like
that
more
was-
gradually work back into the rhythmic feel of it.
Yeah. That was cool. I liked it.
Okay. Great.
All right.
Well, let's move on to our next tune. It's called Island Birdie. I think we played this once or twice in the past, but it's been a while, and I don't know if I ever quite got it down. So this one's by McCoy Tyner.
And
Typical.
we intentionally
Yeah.
start these rehearsals at noon so that you can start having margaritas when you listen to this one, because I think it's appropriate.
Yeah. Calypso beat. Yeah.
So, Brad, are you going to start with the bass line?
Oh, I don't know. Is that what you're kind of feeling?
Well, I mean, on a couple of the recordings, the bass player did start, but I'm just asking.
So it'd be kind of like. Okay, let's stop. That's a good reason why, if we're going to go end our solo, then we go back into the, just like the intro changes there.
Oh, that's
Were you
right. We
still
said,
in your solo?
yeah. So
And we
8
didn't
bars.
do that before your solo either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So we talked about 8 bars between solos.
Yeah, and
the intro
before
vamp.
it. So after we play that last A,
Yep.
which, we didn't do. We didn't do AABBA either. We just did AABB. Is that what we're going to do?
We did. Say that again?
Yeah, you didn't do a last A melody.
Yes, I didn't. Right.
Yeah, I thought.
Yes, I didn't.
Well,
Why, yes, I didn't. And we followed you right into the abyss.
I thought we had decided to go with the ink and not do the AABB
Okay.
but I don't know. I
That's
probably missed
fine.
a step there somewhere.
So that's fine. We can do that. But then let's go into that. We'll just vamp into that intro.
Okay.
So you want to do? Let's take the B section of your. Were you out of your solo when you just stopped?
Yeah, I was. So, yeah, do you want to do the B section and then we'll do the vamp and then your solo?
Okay. Both times on the B section.
Let's just do once.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, stop again. So we're going to do that 8 bars of intro, even though I screwed up going into it. We're gonna go into the intro changes before I start my solo.
Yeah, that's right.
And did we do that?
That's what I was trying to do.
Okay. I went ahead and did B twice. Let's do it one more time, like we talked about.
Okay. B second time.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. So
and after that
after,
solo, we go back to
it sounded like you played another A at the end of your solo, Brad, instead of
Yeah.
going to the interlude eight bars.
probably.
It sounded really good, so I'm glad you did it.
Thanks for being less critical of my mistakes.
Jim, how can we? This call is calling out for a drum solo, right? We should.
Well, yeah, I
something.
mean, are we out of time? It's 12:21 on my clock, but it's up to you guys. I'm happy to try one.
Let's do a drum solo over that vamp. That the
Yeah.
first 4 bars,
Okay.
and then we'll play the head and take it out.
You want to go out on that last second to last measure?
Yeah, let's do that. You mean the B flat 7?
Okay.
Cool. All right, so we'll do a light vamp behind you.
Okay.
I think we should end on the last A. We should end with that.
All right.
Even
that's
better, even better. I like it. Yep.
fine. Okay.
Yeah, that's really where the tune should end.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Stuff going on there. It is kind of bright, but did you guys notice that at all?
I've been noticing a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not bad. This
Not
is
bad.
the type of tune that it really affects, I think.
Yeah, I think we've noticed that when you've got, sort of a
Distinct rhythm feels.
Brazilian and Afro-Cuban and all that stuff is particularly tricky.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And quickie. And quick.
but I like it. I really like that song. I feel like I've really got to clean my act up on it, get the notes under my fingers a little better. But in the performance, it's all going to be there.
Oh, that's
hope.
we hope. That's what rehearsals are for. And yeah, I don't think we're even settled. Listening through this before, this week before we played it, there's a lot of decisions to be made with this tune. There's a lot of different ways you can play it. It's a very basic form in our real books that we're reading off of.
Yeah.
And we can do, whether you do the intros again and when, and there's just a lot of decisions.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you did your homework. You listened to a lot of different recordings of this, and so you got a sense of how it was performed. So yeah, we'll get it figured out.
Thank God for YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was fun. Hope you enjoyed it. We're still planning on broadcasting every Wednesday at noon, more or less. We're going to miss once in a while when something comes up. But our plan is to have a cadence where we have 3 or 4 open rehearsals and then a regular performance. And that performance might be at noon or it might be in the evening, and we'll keep you posted on that.
And they can see when they go on the jacktrip.radio site whether or not there's one coming up, right? And
That's right.
And if we're going to cancel one, we'll go ahead and let them know not to post it, right?
Right. Actually, the awesome thing is Jack Tripp recently introduced an enhancement that allows us, and this was just over the weekend. I
Oh,
think I did,
really?
that allows us to put those upcoming informational pieces on the radio site. So now
Cool.
we can do it.
So if we have an off week, you can look on there. People can go on there and see if they want to listen.
Yep.
If we're there, we'll be playing.
Exactly. So it's jacktrip.radio. If you go there, you should see upcoming, and you should see whether we're on there or not. And then let's see. And we're also planning on having some guests as we go along, probably on our first performance, which might be in a week or two. Probably have Ron Wetzel. If Ron is listening and he's saying to himself, "No, I never agreed to that," then I apologize, Ron, but we're hoping to get you on board for that.
Checks in the mail, Ron.
Yeah, there you go. And so we'll keep you posted on all that stuff. And we can also put the guest performer on the upcoming information on the Jack Trip Radio site, so you can see it there as well. So until next time, on behalf of the MJB trio, that's Jim Thorne on drums.
Hey.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Brad
folks.
Howell on bass. I'm Mark Rossi on keyboards. Thanks again, and take care.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.